Are you f***ing kidding me?
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a huge rant. So if there's ever a time where I drop a bunch of F and S bombs in a single video compared to a lot of videos we do here, this is exactly the video to watch for that today. So Tuesday morning, which I could have easily done a video on this and then have it released for 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time like our normal videos. However, I wanted to have time to actually collect my thoughts and give you guys a great rant for this video, which a retailer actually close by to me by the name of mypops.ca actually released this pop that is on the screen right now, which is of a pop of Spinner from My Hero Academia.
Let me introduce myself. Call me Spinner. I'm here to make Stain's dreams a reality.
And not only is it just a pop, not just an exclusive pop, but it is a 2022 Winter Convention exclusive pop. Now, I want to say that this rant is not based off of two things. First off, it's not about leaks, even though the fact that I dislike leaks to the max and how I hate seeing these Comic-Con-esque leaks get posted, and then eventually if some of those pops don't even get converted by Funko, people would comment, oh, what about this pop that was posted by diss trackers? I thought this was gonna happen. Seeing leaks is stupid in my opinion, and that I would just rather wait for the element of surprise when Funko announces it to see whether I get disappointed or I actually get excited about a pop release. And another thing, I'm not mad that we're getting Winter Convention exclusive pops because it was actually a prediction I made back at the end of 2021 where I wish that in 2022 we would have a spring convention, a summer convention, a fall convention, and a winter convention exclusive pop, considering that it was so weird having 3 seasons and then leaving one out. Now, whether or not this winter convention is Los Angeles Comic-Con that normally happens in the first weekend of December, that is yet to be determined by Funko. My whole point of today's video is the fact that because this is a 2022 winter convention pop, how the is it even legal for a company to sell a pop that clearly, by the sticker, isn't supposed to be released for at least another 5 to 6 months? This pop was posted on their website for $60 Canadian, and obviously it did sell out, which I can't stand the fact that so many retailers, including mypops.ca, which I don't mean to crap on a retailer. It's one thing when you're flipping a pop and you're taking advantage of people's FOMO, fear of missing out if you don't know what that term was, and then making a profit. But when it's a pop that's not supposed to release yet, and then the fact that you're making people think that they need to actually get the pop right away so that you can get an extra fucking profit in your wallets is just sick to my fucking stomach. MyPops.ca already did this before with the 10-inch Ms. Minutes pop, which normally retails at most to $100 Canadian, and then when they ended up getting it earlier than when it was supposed to release in stores, they sold it for $130 Canadian. I hate the fact that even people feel that they are forced to get a pop right away when we know that in 5 to 6 months, when the 2022 Winter Convention exclusives come out, that whether it's being shared to a GameStop or a Hot Topic or even an Amazon, let's say, that it will be way less than what you had paid for on these secondary market websites. They'll probably be $18 to $20 Canadian or 15 US if I were to predict right for the conversion rates. It is better to just wait, especially because if it does end up being, let's say, a Hot Topic exclusive, most likely there's going to be a bunch of restocks, would end up being much lower as terms to the Funko app or PPG pricing down the line. It is companies like this, and it's not only mypops.ca. I noticed the other day another retailer, I think in the States, actually got a stock of the same pop in and did the exact same thing, where they are taking FOMO to the extreme where it shouldn't be done that way. Now, this is like a current situation that's going on, which I don't mean to drop these YouTubers' names that I'm about to drop right now, but I need to for the sake of this argument, is when YouTubers like Slapshot Pops and Rock and Row somehow get their hands on Funko sodas days after they get announced, and then they would just end up selling them on their Whatnot lives for 4 times the profit just to get a little extra money into their pockets. And most likely would be the majority of the reason why they would have a bunch of subscribers compared to channels like mine that essentially are struggling right now to try to make it to the YouTube algorithm. Like that makes me sick to my stomach. I want to also give, first of all, Rock and Row some credit, so I'm not completely shitting on both of these channels for this reason. I do want to give Rock and Row credit for the fact that he has been able to build up the amount of subscribers that he has for the majority of his part, considering that he was the very first Funko YouTuber who actually took a chance on Funko sodas and make a channel just about those when basically no one had believed that Funko sodas were going to succeed like they have for the past 2.5 years. And I also do want to mention that I don't hate both of those channels I just mentioned overall, because I am subscribed to both Slapshot Pops and Rock and Roll on YouTube. In conclusion for this rant video, I honestly think that Funko needs to start having some talks with the distribution companies, or the distribution companies need to start talking to the retailers that are signed up to them. I don't like the idea of how there are these pops that are getting released so much earlier than they're supposed to, yet the fact that, example, let's say in Canada, we have not gotten our entire stock of Star Wars Celebration pops yet. We haven't even gotten half of the SDCC exclusives, and we have not gotten a single FunCon exclusive yet a winter convention pop has made its way to Canada because a distribution company or a retailer decided, hey, let's sell it for profit and add money to our pockets. Let's not care about these people. Retailers need to stop taking advantage of FOMO to the extreme like this for the sake of profit. And at the end of the day, yes, people do have a choice on whether they decide they want to pay a bunch of money for a pop or not, but this in my opinion is wrong, and this is why a lot of people I find just end up leaving the Funko community as a whole. If the situation is that they had this pop and let's say, hey, look, coming out is a 2022 winter convention and they didn't sell it, then essentially this rant video would have never been made, and I would have been a little bit okay with that because, okay, it's a leak. Leaks I have to deal with because even though I block so many of these leak pages, there's going to be new ones that end up happening. People need to stop taking advantage of people's livelihoods and money for financial gain. This is just out of hand and ridiculous, and especially with Funko being a company that basically their slogan is, we want to have these items in the hands of the real fans. Well, clearly here, these items, especially the ones that constantly you would say, oh, they are delayed until 4 months later because of shipment delays. Clearly there are some that are making their way across and they are being sold before you even announce them. So if Funko, you want to put these items in the real hands of the fans and not having them be sold for 4 times the profit on Whatnot or sold at these certain retailers, you need to get your act together, get a hold of these distribution companies, and have a set date. Anyways, guys, that's the end of my rant. And who knows, maybe I just broke the Guinness World Records for the most said on a Funko YouTube video, but maybe not, because I know Gasolcast likes to drop some F-bombs. And if you actually enjoyed this rant, make sure you smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and let me know if there was any points that you felt that I have left out, and let me know if you actually agreed with some of the points that I did, or you think I'm just a complete idiot and I have no idea what I'm talking about. And as said in the little intro, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, and I might as well add one at the end there. I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.